Well, Logan, tough spot today. A chance to reflect on so many good things in the second half of the year, but at the same time, no playoffs for your team. How is it sitting with you today?
Yeah, I think it sinks in a little bit more today when you show up and your bags are packed and guys are actually on their way out, and it stings a little bit. It sucks because we're a close group and we had a lot of fun this year. So it's gonna sting for a little bit, but you learn from it, and we try and make it next year.
When you're going through that period before Christmas where you're not winning games, the lineup is constantly changing. Players are called up, players are injured. Do you ever imagine that you're going to end up in a situation where you tie a franchise record for home ice wins and get the second most wins in the division?
Yeah, I think it's tough to look at that that far in the future and kind of picture that. But I think we always believe this year. When guys started getting healthy and we started winning a little bit more. We believed, and then after Christmas we had that meeting with Pazzi and the coaches, and guys really bought in, and we had a really good run.
So for you, as you reflect back on this team experience, what will you take from it going forward?
Oh, I think I learned more this year than any 4 years of junior, just being pro and playing with men. You learn about stuff even away from the rink on how to be a pro and take care of yourself. So I owe a lot to the older guys for helping me out in that aspect of it, and just on the ice we had great coaches this year, and they helped me a lot, and just help you with little things in your game to make you a better hockey player. So big thanks to them for trusting me and believing in me all year.
Is there a highlight or two for you, maybe individually or even as a team, that you'll really cherish the most?
I think just as a team, the run we went on in general, like that was so much fun. But making a push for the playoffs, obviously, it sucks that we fell up short. But just to look at what we did in the second half was pretty special, and something I'll never forget, I think.
When people talk about that last half of the season, it was almost like 3 months of playoffs, and so what does that do for a young player, a young pro, to go through something like that?
Oh, I think it's great for me. The games were intense every night, which is when I feel I play my best, and when games are on the line and they're important. So I think that's good for me and for all the young guys. And I think just we bought into our systems, and we played a playoff style game all year, and I think it would have boded well for us in the playoffs if we made it. But that wasn't the case.
Have you got an ability to be patient with yourself as a young pro and kind of take this process for what it is day by day as you grow towards a career in the NHL? Because I know sometimes there's that expectation that surrounds a player drafted in the first round.
Yeah, for sure. I think I have patience. I think since I was 16 years old going into the OHL, I've gotten better every single year. So I'm going to continue to do the same thing and get better every summer and come back to camp next year ready to go.
Logan, how many D partners do you have this year? Can you list them?
Probably just all of them, all of the above.
All of the above?
I think
more than 10?
Oh, I don't know, but
More than 5?
yeah, probably. But it's been great. I think that actually helps me playing with new people and learning how to adjust to stuff like that. So I think it was a great opportunity for me.
Yeah, I think that develop versatility or just ability to adapt to different situations, different playing styles, right?
Yeah, of course. I think being a versatile player in this league is huge. You got to be able to do different roles and play with different people. So I think that was big for me.
I mean, what was it like, when you're talking about the injuries in the first half of the season? Part of one of the benefits was for yourself, you were being relied upon. And the coach talked about how, as a first-year pro, here you are playing, I think, 25, 30 minutes a game. So from a developmental perspective, how important was that for you?
Yeah, it sucks to see guys go down, but we had guys called up, and you got to take some more responsibility, and it was great for me early in the year to play a lot of minutes and learn, and I think I really developed a lot during that time.
Obviously your season just ended yesterday, so it's hard to ask you to reflect back on the full year. But when you reflect back from your first game to yesterday, how much growth did you see in your own game personally?
Yeah, I think it's tough right now to say how much exactly, but I think if you look at the player from my first game to my last few, I think I've improved a lot, and I just got to keep improving and keep working.